Hold on.
Yesterday,
Show me.
I actually see.
What did I do?
You be like, and then you go, and then sometimes you just do one.
It was the walk back with it. Like I said,
Sometimes you just do one. I was like,
And then sometimes you just go to the LED wall and do it like
yeah,
facing the wall.
Yeah, like you don't need us to turn up. You turn up by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe us, I can like put it together in a video.
That would be so good. Like that would be. Can you please do that? Please. That's dope. Like that's like your favorite dance.
Okay, show it again.
Okay. So
Hold on, I'm do the video.
Yeah. Put some music on. I can vibe out.
I don't do that.
You do that all the time.
Is this true?
Yeah. Can we do like a poll?
My church is not on here, so they wouldn't know.
Okay. We'll see. We just do a poll. If you don't know, just don't respond. Yeah. It's an awesome dance. Like I love it.
You enjoy it.
I enjoy it. When you do that, I know you like in it.
I don't believe that.
Oh wow. The people are saying otherwise.
They don't be paying attention to me.
No, they saying that he does it.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh, this is my song right here. Dang, I gotta go back and listen to this. I ain't really do this in a long time.
Somebody also said you dance like Drake.
I dance like Drake.
That's just what somebody said.
Where's that at? What comment? Who said that?
Close on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. Close on Sunday.
Man, let's do this.
Are you in the studio?
Y'all know I ain't lying. Yes, sir. Y'all, welcome to Band With Y'all. It's about to be phenomenal. It's about to go down, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
We do drops. Can we please drop like our last show of the year? Can we please do a drop?
What you gonna say in yours?
Yo, what do you do, everybody? Do me a favor, like, share, and tag. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to Band With Y'all. They are lying. I don't dance like, huh?
It's already like we already pulling it. You did it yesterday.
Oh, look at the
And I was actually in the corner, so I saw you like your face while you were doing it. And that's like your favorite dance. You do it all the time.
Liars!
It's okay.
What up, everybody? Hey, y'all. Man,
Hello.
glad to be back, man.
Yeah, it's so good to see you all.
How many days have we been off? A week or
Just
two?
a week.
Just
Yeah,
a
it's
week.
just been a week.
What'd y'all do? Y'all were tired. Y'all was sick.
Yeah,
Oh.
my stomach wasn't well.
Des was pooping everywhere.
Oh. On America's internet?
I'm gonna be quiet.
Because yours was a little longer.
Hey.
Yeah, both of y'all.
That's not nice.
Am I frozen?
That's not nice.
But I want to apologize because it was the food that was ordered for my celebration that I didn't eat that you all
Indulge.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had a good time with
We
that
were
food.
hungry.
We were hungry. Oh my god.
we like tore that food up. And
So are y'all so was it the rice? The dirty rice or something?
well, I think somebody said they didn't have the rice and they still were sick. I don't know what it was, but I don't know.
I'm gonna opt in for the rice.
You know what? It was the
Y'all said it
rice.
had beef in it though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but something was off about that rice.
Yeah.
When has rice made anybody sick? It had to be the beef.
It was the dirty part.
The dirty rice.
Which is the beef, right?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but
But I think beef here and there.
Yeah, I was about to
so
say.
I would be
Yeah,
fine.
Des, you
she
eat
got a strong stomach.
your stomach,
Like,
boy.
still.
You got that Superman
I
stomach.
know who really made me mad. Brandy.
You didn't know.
Actually, Brandy was like, I didn't get sick. I'm like, well, you eat anything, but you can
She didn't eat rice.
You can,
Yeah,
you
I
can,
think it was the rice.
you could probably eat anything.
Hey, y'all didn't even. I noticed that in the bandwidth group, y'all didn't say congratulations to my 10th year. Y'all didn't celebrate your boy.
We didn't.
Liars!
We didn't celebrate you.
Nah, didn't say
Oh,
nothing
you
about
wanted
it.
to be. You wanted us to text it in the group,
Each group.
like all the groups that we in together. You wanted
We
us
only in a couple.
a couple,
Quite a bit.
How
a
many?
couple of groups. I was gonna say I can count.
But we do this every week, and y'all didn't say nothing. You feel me?
We said something in like.
It doesn't. It's not the same.
Oh, I
Happy
apologize.
10
Yeah,
years.
happy 10-year
That's
anniversary.
major.
It's over. I don't care no anymore.
No,
It's
we
not
care.
over. It's never
I care.
over.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's never too late to celebrate.
Yeah.
Never too
You
late to
want some
celebrate.
10 balloons? We could do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. I think we should, man.
We should.
Hey, but while we're saying that, how many episodes have we done on Bandwidth?
134.
Whoa, man, y'all show your love, man. And so I found out, man, we got Bandwidth haters.
I swear.
Yeah, they hating on us like, and they like,
Why they mad?
well, I think the thing is people don't understand. They can only see us one way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so, this is what I say to you.
I had to laugh before I even knew what it was because, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I
People
can't.
do it all the time.
All the time,
You
man.
got rappers who come out with podcasts, and then you got singers who go do I mean, people do it all the time. Like, what's the big deal?
It's just lame, obese, fat church people.
Yeah, like what's the big deal? Come on, please.
This
Haters
money.
gonna hate.
We shooting for
Ballers
200
gonna ball.
episodes. Hello.
Do it again.
Yeah, that was
I couldn't
cute.
do it again.
You practice that. Go ahead. What haters gonna hate and ballers gonna do what?
Yeah. All right.
We
So
balling.
how many? So we have, how many episodes again?
This is episode 134.
Wow.
How many seasons? How many years have we been doing it? 3 years.
What?
Whoa.
No, really?
God, no, Brand.
This is season
It's not
3,
been on 3. It's season 3.
but we do a season each year.
Mm.
I've only been here for 2, but y'all have done 3 seasons.
So how long have y'all been? Because I've been doing this for a minute. How long have y'all been here?
Can I just say this, y'all? Remember, I was never on the show in the beginning, but I was always a part of the staff. Remember when we were, and
you
I
were
was getting the
faceless?
talent, and I was faceless, and I didn't have a.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember
I've
that.
always been a part of the staff. Y'all,
Yeah.
why does everybody do that to me?
I'll tell you why. You want me to tell you why?
No, off camera.
I'll
off
tell you
camera,
why
off
now.
Camera, please.
You brought it up in front of
I'm
everybody.
begging, but I was just
No.
wondering.
You didn't beg to say
I'm
nothing.
really begging.
No, because I can
just
tell you
know-
why. I can
but-
tell you why
okay,
we care.
later,
No.
later.
But you called. You said
Can I
it in
just
front of
ask for
everybody.
It's
one
a band on
wish?
meeting.
Please.
All right,
please,
but I'm just saying, so you gonna put it out here.
I'm weak tonight, please.
Yeah.
Please, not right
Because
now.
you gonna call me out, then I'm gonna call you
But
out.
y'all be like, Chris, you wasn't, and I'm like, I was with y'all the whole time.
I have an explanation for that.
I know, but later.
Yeah, we're gonna do it later now,
okay, later.
since you did it in front of this internet.
Okay, later. But I just wanted y'all to remember because every time we bring it up,
And we want you to remember some
remember
stuff
me
too.
Later.
All right, now.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
Okay.
happy Mondays, everybody,
Yes.
and hope you had a great Monday.
Take my this long.
Yeah.
I broke out in
Hope
song.
you had
I was so
yeah.
nervous.
One wish. Let's go to commercial. I'm about to fire you up now.
Can happen in just 24. Dr. Gabe's latest single, 24, is now available on your favorite music streaming platform. Be sure to download and stream today. Let's make 24 go number 1.
Remember you started bringing talent.
Yeah.
That was, you came around
We're back.
February
Okay.
next year.
So, okay. So
My face.
the first episode was what now?
November 21st, 2021.
November 21st, 2021.
Our anniversary.
So November 21st, 2021. So that's 21 to 22. That's 1 year. 22 to 23. That's oh snap. We're almost in our 3rd year.
That's dope.
Man, y'all show your love for consistency. All right, y'all. Chris, since you are here on the show now,
Yes, I'm here.
What would you do?
All right. So this What Would You Do segment is what's wrong with a coupon? My Lord. So I've been talking to this guy for about 6 months. We haven't slept together, which was both of our decision. He's taken me on many dates and treated me well. So I decided I wanted to do something special for him. Yesterday, I told him I was taking him somewhere nice and I'd cover it. He just had to show up. I even went to the mall and spent $240 on cologne for him. I packaged it up nice and I made it a surprise. So he picked me up. We went to this high-end restaurant that I love, and I let him know he could order whatever he wanted. When the check came, I grabbed it and I paid for it like I said I would. The bill was around $430, but I remembered I had a $20 birthday voucher, so I used it. This man flipped out, calling me broke, trifling, and classless for using a savings voucher. Mind you, I just dropped $240 on a gift for him and still covered the bill. He said that I had never seen him pull out a coupon, so why would I? I looked at him and said, what's wrong with the coupon? The ride home was silent. The next morning, he was still mad and even canceled plans for church. Was I wrong for treating him and using a discount? Should I just move on or wait until he calms down to talk everything out? What would you do?
He canceled church. He ain't holy.
He's mad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I get it.
I get it.
when he said
I get
you've
it.
never seen me pull
I
out
get it.
a
Yeah,
coupon,
I get it.
why would you?
I get it.
She
I
should have
get
used
it.
that on her
But
own personal
I guess
time.
what I'm saying is $20. It was
Out of
$430.
the-
Yeah, that's right. No, hold on. I'm in between because $400 and something, and you just pull out a coupon. No, hold on, listen. You pull out a coupon. I'm like, all right, bet that's $400. That's $400 some dollars, right?
Yeah.
However, because
Yeah.
I can identify. I understand when you're with certain men
Yeah.
and women are not used to excellence. They still have a mindset. It can be offensive
Yeah.
when we have worked so hard to get past that.
Yeah.
See, that sounds more so like I've worked hard to never have to use coupons.
Yeah.
For example, I'll give you a perfect example. I am very much so familiar with coupons. I remember growing up, mom would pull out a coupon anytime, right? That's like great, right?
Yes.
Coupon at grocery stores and so forth, A, B, C, and D. So that's normal. However, get this, y'all, but I never saw my father pull out a coupon.
That's good.
I never saw I don't know if he did it. I don't know if he's listening, but I just know I never saw my father. So men have when men work hard, the people that they love, especially their women, they do not, that can almost be embarrassing. You with your man, that's it, y'all. When you with if you would have done it by yourself, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you do that in front of that man, it makes it look like he's not taking care of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let this be. Did he overreact? Yeah.
Trifling class.
Yeah, that's over. Yeah, you overreact. You overreacted, bro. Yeah, you overreacted. Yeah, my man angry, and then he got so angry. We ain't going to church tomorrow. However, y'all, let this be a lesson. When men work hard, don't get around them and act like they're not taking care of you.
Yeah.
Watch what you say. Watch what you do. Watch how you dress.
That's good.
That's good.
And see, here's another thing too, Chris. Y'all got to remember, I don't care. This generation of women, y'all are very, very strange. But he don't represent you. You represent him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you go out the house with a bonnet, you represent him. If you pull out a coupon, you represent him. If you tell everybody that, oh, we struggling, you represent him. So let that be a lesson, ladies. Yeah, he overreacted. Yeah, we don't agree with how he responded, but we have to learn the lesson from it. He was offended. that was almost like saying, I am not handling my business as a man.
Yeah.
You should be able to do $400 and get a coupon to the next person coming.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
I agree. That's good. And then the amount of the bill, like
$20 not
like
gonna make a difference on that.
Yeah, dog. That's country.
$430,
That's country, dog. That's country, dog. That's country.
You can't.
And because and let me tell you what the argument was in the car. I could have gave you the $20.
Yeah, $20.
We got $25. We got $20 in the thing in the glove compartment.
Yeah,
Crazy.
$20.
Yeah, you got to know.
Yeah.
But when you with pole ends,
Yeah.
y'all know the ends.
Yep. Yeah, you like the end.
Yeah, that's my
word.
favorite.
That's what you get, right? So and the person, and get this, and the woman that don't agree with me, you pole and you with a pole end.
P.O. Po.
This was actually from one of our listeners, so I hope we helped.
Man, I love it. All right, y'all, man. Chris, that was actually wonderful. That was really good.
Thank you.
Let's taste test. Oh, Shakira, bro.
Shakira.
Man, come on, dog. Let's hurry up and do this now.
All right, you've heard of beef jerky. Get a load of fruit jerky.
All right, man. Come on, dog.
Mango or pineapple? Which one y'all want? Mango.
Mango.
Or pineapple? Okay, you want mango, sir. Here you go. Pineapple.
So these are made from whole fruit.
I'm
the-
sick
Look like dog
already.
food.
The mango.
Oh yeah, this is how it looks on the front. Yeah, this is how it looks on the. This is how it looks. All right.
So the mango is a full mango, and
Really?
the pineapple is a half of a pineapple.
And what
I
else?
want a mango then.
It's just fruit. Nothing but the fruit.
Man. I'm
I'm still
scared.
stuck on
Like
get a
I'm
load of.
afraid,
That was a good
y'all.
intro.
Oh no, I don't want this.
You got to, man. You got to do it. You got to do it.
You just ate one whole organic mango. That's what it says on the back. Y'all, I'm scared.
I'm about to go ahead and knock it out.
Please, can you knock it out? Because I'm
You just ate
afraid.
1/2 of a whole organic pineapple. Thanks. I mean, I guess I can't really describe what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
You're eating really big pieces.
Well,
You know those dried things that from Kroger. You know the dried mangoes, and it kind of tastes like that, but it's not dry. It's like wet.
Chris, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't taste anything.
No, mine tastes like a mango.
I
Maybe
don't.
try the pineapple because this tastes like something.
I don't want you to eat too much. What if it's like a stomach?
Man,
I'm real sensitive about my stomach right now.
I'm good now.
Oh, you don't want no more?
No.
I want you to try this.
You ate the whole thing.
Let me try. Let me try.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
As of now, y'all, if you buy this, you ain't have nothing else to do.
Yeah, you have to be starved.
Yeah, you just walking around.
No, they're actually really good.
I'm the one eating it. I'm the one eating it now.
Is this healthy? Yes. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Shakira.
time for pineapple.
Mine was good. I
You
had
can
to
only
go
find this at Target.
Where
look.
you?
I got it from Kroger. It might be
Yeah.
at Target, but
I've never seen this.
Let me tell you the one. What's that? Yeah, y'all.
The texture is
It's the
sending me
texture.
like it's like it's trying to be a piece of beef jerky, but
Yeah.
I could imagine this what a dog treat tastes like.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never had a dog treat,
yeah. You know what? We gonna
but
say this.
yeah.
I'm gonna say this for my dog.
I'm pretty sure when you do the research,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dogs would enjoy
they probably
this.
would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can eat it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real fruit.
Shakira just barked, dog.
Man, all right, too far. Yeah. 'cause
All right,
that's
man.
like,
Shakira, thank you for nothing.
yeah, for fruit jerky. Lord.
All right.
Y'all.
Shakira, give us our current events, please.
yes. Hello.
Hello.
So you may recall Verizon outages from last week
Yep.
and this week that affected some customers. So Verizon hasn't revealed the cause, but according to a Wall Street Journal report, the attack was carried out by a Chinese hacking group with the aim of collecting intelligence. So according to the Wall Street Journal,
Man.
Chinese
all got
hackers
Verizon.
accessed the networks of U.S. broadband providers and obtained information from systems the federal government uses for court-authorized wiretapping. So basically, the U.S. can go to these companies and say, hey, give us a back door into your systems. And then the hackers hack the back door that the U.S. went through. So among those companies affected are Verizon, AT&T, and Lumen Technologies. So the hackers might have held access for months to network infrastructure used by the companies to cooperate with the backdoor access for the U.S.
Dude, we about to go to war.
Whoa.
We about to go to war. Dude,
Yeah.
okay, Shakira, help me out. I'm slow with it. When you say hacking, what do they have access to?
So, from what I've read, it seems like everything. So, the U.S. uses it to tap wires, so collecting information from phone calls and things like that. But the Chinese hacked
The government.
the government's back door. It's kind of like when you you scan to get into the train and someone comes behind you.
Yeah,
Good example.
that's good. Really good example. So let me ask this question: What you say the Chinese? What are they looking for?
I'm not entirely sure,
Yeah,
but
if you were to speculate.
information. I'm sure they're probably trying to hack like government phones more than anything else, I think.
Y'all just don't sound good.
At all. Yeah,
This
you
don't
know
sound
what?
good. They somebody preparing something.
Election day coming.
So hey, let me tell you what I think everybody should do. I saw this on TikTok. Go and get you a bunker. Dig a few holes in your backyard, and you need to prepare to go there. Cause I think that's what I'm about to do. Okay. Y'all scared, ain't you? What y'all gonna do?
I got a patio.
What floor? Yeah, you in the open.
Yeah. What you gonna do with the patio, man?
Lay low.
Wow, man. Y'all, we got to pray, dog.
We gotta pray.
We got to pray, man.
Wow.
They're real, man.
Ooh, help us.
They said I got a patio. Chris, what you gonna do, dog?
Y'all already know.
You gonna go to Clayco? Hey, you know what? Interestingly enough, places like Clay County, if it was a nuclear bomb, Jonesboro would be. It would be.
Outside getting groceries. You gotta go around the grocery
Hey,
store.
the hood and prisons don't ever get affected.
Ever. It's
Yeah.
I'm going to Clayco.
Down there in Jonesboro.
On the Jones with the Jurassic Park. That's
Yeah.
what they call it. I'm going down there.
For anything.
All right, Shakira, I appreciate you, man. I'm scared.
Don't say that.
Des, holla at us. It's questionable. What's going on, man? What's going on in the world?
Well, it's time to dive into It's Questionable, the segment which explores the latest headlining news. So we have been closely following the Diddy case, and we have
Who the case?
The Diddy case.
The Diddy case.
We have a few updates as his name continues to take over headlines. So the family of Tupac Shakur has hired a New York attorney to investigate a possible link between his murder and Diddy.
I knew it! Keep going.
Diddy did deny his involvement, and he was never considered a suspect in the homicide, but some interviews have resurfaced where Tupac made claims that Diddy shot at him before. This past week, 120 new sexual assault lawsuits were filed against Diddy, and 25 of the victims were minors at the time of the alleged abuse. This is inclusive of a 9-year-old child. Yeah. Diddy's mom, she did release a statement in regard to her son saying that he is not the monster that they are painting him out to be, and he is deserving to tell his side of the story. So he was previously on suicide watch, but he has since been removed, and he also had a visit from his family in prison. His lawyer said he is focused and very strong.
Jail. He's not in prison yet.
They say he was in prison.
He's not in prison yet.
Okay, jail.
Jail.
Jail worse
Okay.
than prison.
It is a little bit. Prison, you got a little more freedom.
Yeah, jail is worse than prison for sure.
Well, to the band, do we think that Diddy stands a chance at freedom, or is this questionable?
Nah, dog. Nah,
He
dog.
going under the jail.
Yeah.
Under the prison.
He done, man.
Under the dirt. He going somewhere.
Yeah, he done, man.
125 more lawsuits.
You know, man.
Yeah,
9 years old.
that got me.
Y'all believe that?
Kind of.
I don't know if I believe it.
You think people just making this up?
I don't think people are just making. I don't think people are making it up. But it's like you just always gotta. I think people just come after it's out in the open. But 9 years old, you're a monster.
Yeah, I was about to say Usher was 14. Justin Bieber was 14.
Do y'all think? Hold on, go back. Whoa. Whoa. Usher and Justin Bieber. What does that have to do with anything?
Well, he was doing stuff to them.
Allegedly.
No, dog.
I don't know if that's alleged, y'all. There's been videos that prove that he was doing something.
Watch this.
Yeah.
And he was Usher's legal guardian. So he kind of had full control.
Diddy was Usher's legal guardian.
Yeah, that's normal. Because Jermaine Dupri was for Bow Wow, I think, at one point.
They were probably, you know. All right, yeah, I'm not going to put that on Jermaine.
Dog,
But
I don't
Diddy,
believe that, dog.
Usher did, where he was basically saying I was always in clubs and seeing stuff I wasn't supposed to.
But y'all, now hear me. I do believe Diddy exposed them to certain things, just like our cousins and stuff exposed us to stuff. But did stuff to them?
Well, Usher had to go to the hospital because he had an injury, you know.
What kind of injury?
You know,
I don't know.
back door.
What, back to the house or whatever it is? What
I don't
in-
wanna be
y'all making up stuff, bro.
I've never heard that.
I saw the interview. The security, a Diddy security guard was interviewed.
And said what?
And he said that Usher and Diddy were in the room together. He heard them. He gave fellatio to someone in front of Usher, and then it was Usher's turn, and it resulted in Usher having to go to the hospital.
Yeah, can we next week? I'm afraid. Like, what's happening?
A lot of stuff had been coming out, you guys. I've been watching it.
Yeah, I haven't been following it as much, but I've never heard that. But I did hear that, you know, he said that he was exposed to a lot of things at a young age. I didn't know he was his legal guardian though.
Yeah, he was grooming him. And Justin Bieber, he's a little on the crazy side now. I mean, he found Jesus, hallelujah. But yeah, I do feel bad for him. But he was traumatized by Diddy.
I tried to hold it. I couldn't.
Man, that's John Cap, bro.
It's like you don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe it, but then when you really sit and think about it,
It's all alleged.
it's
though.
like what Boosie said. What did Boosie say? He don't understand why Diddy going to jail. That's what Boosie said. But the point of it was, this is what celebrities
The industry.
do. The industry
Yeah.
does everything that we're hearing. I believe it because everybody says this is what they do. You know, we don't know about it. But you know, Usher is very famous. So you never know what people.
Yeah, all the celebrities are kind of like, well, he going to jail for being freaky.
The celebrity
That's what
have we heard
everybody
any
has been
celebrity
saying.
come out and say he needs to be under the jail?
Yeah.
It
right.
seems like everybody is afraid and everybody's quiet. We haven't heard any celebrities come out and say I stand with the victims.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's saying anything but the media. That's it. And 50 Cent, because you know it seemed like nobody.
Ice Cube too.
Yeah.
Ice Cube said we ain't never been to no
Yep.
Diddy party.
So with that being said, people may be afraid.
Because of what they've done. And
Yeah, so it seems as if it's normal, you know, what we're hearing. But all right with 50 though. I mean, don't nobody.
I love 50 Cent.
Yeah.
He his own man.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I love that.
Golly, man. I think we need to do a moment of reflection.
Okay.
What is happening?
I do, man.
What is?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's something wrong.
Yeah.
It's the end of the road, dog. For Bad Boy and Diddy now. It's the end of the road.
Yeah, it's bad boy now. That's a wrap now for that.
It's the end of the road.
It's a wrap.
All right, man.
It's strong. It's all
Yeah,
right.
this was a lot to take in at
Yeah.
one time.
I don't want to talk about him no more.
Yo, when someone else was like, when you feel it in your body, like, all right, go to commercial, man. I need you to do me a favor. I'm trying to get rich and famous. Trying to get rich. Do me a favor. Leave a review. If this is your favorite podcast, which I know it is. I need you to go. It's at the bottom there, somewhere around the left or right, and leave a review. I don't care if it's good, bad. I don't care if it's negative. Say something, please. Then, so you can always be notified that I am live, press the subscribe button now. We're trying to make money out here so we can continue to give you some great content. I love you so much, and I know you love me too. Press the subscribe button. Let's make some money. Y'all, let's have a conversation. This is going to make some people mad.
You was gonna say something.
I was.
Yeah, right there.
Hey, man, but we got to have a conversation, y'all. Love everybody so much, man. But I do want to just bring some things to our attention because you may have unhealthy relationships with your family. You may be saying too much that's causing, pay attention to this, Des. Some things, some of the warfare or the tension that you're feeling between you and your family may be, get this, your fault because you are oversharing. I want to start off by saying, I want you to put this in the comments. I am an adult. And what that means is you have a right to place boundaries in your life with everyone. Everyone deserves boundaries. Okay? We don't all have the same boundaries, but we all should have boundaries. I was sharing with someone a couple of days ago. I said, hey, we have a great relationship, but I could never come into your house and go into your room and then go into your closet.
Yeah.
Because we have boundaries. With that being said, I think some people, Chris, think that you should have boundaries with friends, but not boundaries with family.
Yeah.
Just because they're your blood. Here's one that's going to really grind your gears. You should have boundaries with your parents. You should have boundaries with your husband and your wife. You should have boundaries. I believe churches should have boundaries with their pastors, and pastors, most importantly, should have boundaries with their church.
That's good.
Okay. Everyone deserves boundaries. But one of the things I'm discovering is sometimes you can be under a lot of warfare or tension, unnecessary confusion because you're oversharing, inviting opinions because you feel obligated to share because of relationships. Well, I want to take an opportunity to give you 10 things that you should absolutely not share with your family. You ready? Number 1, personal finances and debt.
No, we had to praise Jesus on that.
That is the 1, the 2, and the 3.
That's good. Don't share that.
Here's why. Number 1, sharing your financial situation with your family can invite judgment, sometimes misunderstanding. For example, give you a perfect example. You can be doing well in one season and then in another season be in you may be financially challenged. If you tell them that you're financially challenged, they in turn, sometimes because they are over concerned or they care for you, will think you are being irresponsible, saying things or giving advice that's unwarranted that adds to your frustration. Just because you're in a challenging season financially does not mean your whole life is a wreck.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, watch this, y'all. Oftentimes, your family members, your parents feel entitled to give advice, which can add, y'all, to relationship strain. So what I mean is, always know mom and dad and all these people, your siblings, oftentimes your grandparents, whatever, because of who they are or because of who they were or position they played at one point, they can automatically feel entitled to give you advice. Well, what that will do, hear this, to preserve the relationship, that will, if you overshare your financial situation, it could add tension and frustration to that relationship. So to preserve the relationship, because you are a human being too. People sometimes will say things because they want to help, but not always know what to say. Hear me very carefully. Raise your hand if your parents are good at asking you questions. Nobody will raise their hand. Parents are not good at asking questions. They automatically assume they know what's best for you as an adult. Well, what that tends to do is that doesn't make you say, "Oh yeah, you're right, Dad. Oh yeah, you're right, Mom." It causes you to resist.
Yeah.
And before you know it, guess what? You don't want to talk to them anymore.
That's the one.
So watch this. And we oftentimes blame them for what they said when we really should blame Joseph for telling his dream too soon.
That's good.
So it is okay to say this. Hey, how's your finances? Oh, all is well.
All is
well.
All is well. Because you're going to give, I understand you love him, but you're going to give advice because you may hear me. Because this is interesting, y'all. They never ask in the season when you're financially good.
Never. Never.
It's just when, and I think it's the parent. They feel when you're in a place, but you are responsible for putting boundaries in what you share. By the way, they've never told you their finances.
Never.
I'm talking about as an adult.
As an adult, yeah, that's good.
Okay. So it is okay for you to say all is well. Now watch this. Here's going to be a tough one. But when you ask for money, you are also inviting an opinion.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mom, can I borrow 500? Well, what you doing with your money? Loser.
I'll be spot on.
I ain't asking.
So either you don't ask or hear this, you ask and you immediately pay back. Because when you do not pay back, now you are inviting someone, get this, because you can't take my money and not take my advice. So make sure you return what you borrow immediately. Or here's one, try not to borrow.
Just
Scripture says what? Owe no man anything but to love them. That's a debt cancellation text. Number 2. Y'all ready?
we love these.
Number 2, do not share relationship conflicts at all. I'm talking about at your old age.
Yeah.
Don't share who broke your heart. Don't share if you and your husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend are in some type of conflict. You know why? Because they're going to automatically take your side. They will now have an issue with the person. After you and the person resolve the conflict, the next time they see you and the person, they still mad at what the person did last year.
Last year.
Or mad at you.
For going back.
Yep, they mad at you. This is good.
Yeah.
Okay? Do not share.
I'm sorry. This is good.
Oh, watch this, y'all. Hear me. I want to say this again. If my sister called me and said her and her boyfriend got into a huge argument, because I'm me, I'm different. I'm gonna be like, what you did. However, because that's my sister, I'm going to say, you ain't touch it, did you? did he? I automatically have a bias. So I'm not able to, even if, being honest, if I have a bias, I will never be able to see his side if my sister contributed to the big argument.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then the next time I see him, I will treat him out of what she told me.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay? Here's another one. Don't assume that your mother and father is going to give you wise counsel concerning a conflict in your relationship. So you will go off and listen to that wisdom, quote unquote, and mess up the relationship. You better tell that. Hear me, y'all. How many people go back and they tell their daughters, go and tell that in A, B, C, and D. You're about to be single.
Oh yes. Single.
Do not involve your family in relationship conflicts unless there is what? Abuse. Number 3.
That's good.
Past mistakes. Past mistakes. Oh yeah, I did a bad investment. Oh yeah, I had an abortion. Oh yeah, A, B, C, and D. Here's why, y'all. Your family, they are going to bring it up in the future. They're going to bring it up in the future. Oh, here's one. I don't care what they say. Your mother and your father will tell each other and somebody else.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Don't believe that. Don't ever believe that your parents are going, oh, this, between us. They're telling they sister, they
Your sister,
your grandmama,
your big sister, no,
they,
and your brother.
they go, listen, they gonna call my sister.
Yeah.
Your brother,
Yeah.
That's how it started off.
They calling.
so your business will spread. Here's why they do that, y'all. It's not that they're gossiping. They don't think gossip is inclusive of telling family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't tell nobody, we family. That's my business.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
Ooh.
Okay.
Business. Mine.
Next. You're not going to agree with this one. Be careful to overshare health concerns.
That's good.
Be careful. Now, some people may not agree. I think there's a point when you share it, but here's why. You can share something that's minor. Trust me, they're going to go back and tell someone. By the time they tell your auntie going to tell the other auntie, the rumor going to be you about to die.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a kidney removed.
You just fell down the stairs.
But you need a kidney removed.
I got a real story on this. I'm not going to say it, but hear me. I know someone that went through a season of, it was probably stress. Well, one party told another party told another party, and we're all family. Another party told another party. The person that was sick, the roommate, hey, so-and-so in the hospital. And do you know that person never went to the hospital?
Man.
They never went to the hospital.
Stay in the hospital.
They never went to the hospital. But by the time it had passed through,
I see you.
they had been in the ER, ICU.
Had 3 surgeries.
Jesus. That's real though. That is so real.
Now watch this. People won't agree with this, but watch this. Your parents do it all the time.
Yeah,
Your parents do it all the time. Some parents even die and not tell that they had a sickness. People die and people find out in the death that they had cancer.
That's so true. Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if that's wise. So that's why I said you need to be able to know when it's time to let your family know what you have going on. All right. What number are we on, y'all? Here's one. Future plans that aren't concrete. Future plans or future plans that's not concrete. Here's why. I don't care what you say. Your family will say something to discourage you.
Every time.
Child. Every time.
Here's how you should do it. Wait until it's done.
Every time.
I'm about to go to school. Don't say that. You know I started school a year ago.
We in church right now, cause
I want to praise and so.
I'm about to start school. I'm about to go back to school to major in this. Why are you doing that? You know you can't do that. That ain't no money in that. So what's up? Now,
I ain't looked it up not one time. Don't
You
even know what it is.
You don't know. Listen, all right.
We'll have a good conversation after this.
Yeah.
We need to vent the whole room.
don't, y'all, I'm about to start a business. I'm about to do this. I'm about to go do this. I'm about to do that. Hear me. Don't share if it's not concrete. And then y'all, hear me. Don't share until you have the confidence to communicate and receive whatever feedback is coming.
That's good.
That's it.
Don't share it until you have the ability to hear any type of critique and respond back. No, I'm doing this and I'm enjoying it.
That's good.
So put this in the comments, y'all. Don't share until you're sure. Is that good enough?
Yes, that's great.
Okay. Watch this. It's not that people are being malicious. Now, here's one. I want to say this. Don't share. Hear me. Don't share future plans because just because they're your family does not mean that they won't be jealous.
Oh yeah.
Because it takes hear me. Just because family does not mean maturity and family does not mean support. Here's why. Because there are people in your family that have to navigate through what they did not do and become in their own lives.
Yeah.
So true.
Watch this, y'all. Hear me. You'll be surprised. Your family will support you until what you're doing goes beyond them. Absolutely. And if you think people in your immediate family don't ever struggle with jealousy or insecurity, think again. So sometimes advice can come from a jealous place. Here's another one. Sometimes advice can come because they mean well, but they don't know how to support you with words. Sometimes wanting the best for you may not come out in the wisest way. Am I making sense on that?
Yeah, this is good.
Okay, here's one, y'all. I don't know what number we're on, but here's a good one. Do not have conversations about political and religious views. Stop. Stop. Do not talk about religion or politics with your family. There will be a fight or an argument that will tear the family apart.
This is good.
Every time.
This is good.
Don't do that. As soon as politics comes up, say, oh, no, I'm going outside to fry the chicken.
I'm going
It's time to
outside
deep
and
fry the turkey.
I'm staying out there. I'm not coming back in.
That, hear me. If you think, watch this. If you want to know how different you are in your family, have a conversation about politics. There's somebody in your family that wants to vote for Trump. There's somebody else in the family that wants to vote for Kamala. Kamala, right? Kamala. All right? I didn't mean to mess that up. I just be confused.
Yeah, the name is just,
Okay, watch this, y'all. There are some things that, get this, you got some women in the family that's saying, we want to vote for Kamala because ABC and D, blah, blah, blah. You got the men in the family like, man, anybody vote no woman, ain't so forth, and she won't do the men and so forth. And before you know it, y'all will not, hear me, ain't none of y'all running for no president.
governor, mayor, nothing. This is good.
Y'all work at M&M Mars.
That's like mine, actually.
Y'all work at M&M Mars, and you acting like, hear me, but you are, I'm talking about, you would allow people who don't get this, all of them lying. And you will allow these people to come into your house and destroy your family unit. Here's one, y'all. Faith. Some people will never agree with where you go to church. You left the family church. You left the family church. It was Okefenokee Baptist Church. You've been there since you were 2 years old, and you decided to grow up and leave. People take that personally.
Yeah, they do.
So sometimes, y'all, having conversations about faith, it's better to not share. And you think you're being a witness and an evangelist, and you go to your no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, hush.
Please.
Evangelize. You will have a better chance in evangelizing to an atheist than to your family.
Ooh, that's heavy.
I promise you, you will have a better chance. Here's why. They've been knowing you too long to receive the gospel from you.
Yes.
Isn't that the carpenter's boy? Well, we know you. We know your daddy. We know all your brothers and sisters. We know your mama. By the way, y'all, do y'all know that text? The city always thought, she never lost her reputation. No one ever believed that she was impregnated by God. So all Jesus's life, Mary is joked on. I just want to be a preacher for a moment.
No, preach. Go ahead.
So she never outlived you remember when Joseph was about to leave her. Well, remember, these cities, y'all, these are not thousands of people. These are small communities. So 300, 400, 200 people. So we all know everybody, right? Mary never lived the fact that he doesn't have Jesus. Yeshua does not have a real father. So I'm saying that to say this: when people know stuff about you and they've grown up with you and they saw you went to jail and they did all this, and when you was in college and you so forth, and then you come 10 years later saying, do you know Jesus? They like, nigga, shut up.
Yes, that's what they saying.
That was exactly
In your face.
They can't hear from you. So anyway, sometimes it's okay to go around family and say, oh, we ain't talking about politics and we ain't talking about church. Yes, I go to church. I love it. Next.
Next.
About something else.
It's next.
It's okay to tell your family, no. We're not talking about where I give my money and my tithe. We're not talking about that, y'all. How you doing? How you doing? You good?
How was work?
How was work?
Yeah.
How is this? How your boyfriend that you didn't have? I remember that one was James.
This is so good. Like this is spot on.
It's okay, y'all. All right.
Spot on.
Next.
Tell us.
I'll give you last one, y'all. Last one. This is connected to church. Do not share when you're having spiritual doubts.
That's good.
Don't share when you're having problems at your church. They don't have the maturity to point you back to God. They don't have the maturity. Get this, y'all. They're biased when it comes to you. They don't think that you are a Jezebel. They don't think that you're difficult. They don't think that you have a hard time working with people. They don't think that you are a bad person.
Saw Diddy, mama.
That's a good example.
That's a really good example. Hear me, y'all. So if you talk about, I'm just struggling with my faith, do you know they're not going to point you back to God? They're going to, well, you did join that church and you started real fast, but I know I've been around a long time. That stuff don't last. And them churches this and them churches that, they will add to your inner conflict. Watch this, y'all. Just because they're your parents, it does not mean, hear me, adults. If you're at my church, you hear me talk about this. Confess up. Your parents are not up. They're across.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your parents are not up. When you become an adult, they're not up. So when you're having church conflict and going through spiritual issues, sometimes it's better to go to the priest. Sometimes it's better to go to mentors. Sometimes it's better to go to friends that can help navigate you back to a place of focus. Is this making sense, y'all? A lot of people won't agree with that because, hear me, there are a lot of parents that wouldn't agree with this. You know why? Because it's removing that large influence and control over that child. That's not a child anymore. Okay, watch this, y'all. Last one. Can I give you two more?
Yeah.
Don't tell the weaknesses of your significant other.
Jesus.
For example, yeah, he lost his job. Don't say that. Please don't do that. All right, here's the last one, y'all. We got to go. Man, it's 10 o'clock. 9:51? All right, here's the last one. I highly recommend that you do not share when you're thinking about career changing.
Don't shut it.
Why? You'll be on that job that's paying you 2 cents an hour for 20 years. Trust me. Now, I didn't say do stupid stuff like leave a job before you got a job. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, hear me, because sometimes our family, they're addicted to an old system. They will keep you from evolution.
Absolutely.
So don't share until it's finalized.
So real.
You will stay 2 years longer than what you should stay if you share too soon. You will never grow because people, this is what I'm finding out. Be careful listening to people who really love you because they will keep you comfortable and protected. And people who don't have that direct involvement with you will challenge you and push you and question some of your decisions.
Absolutely.
Because they don't care about your comfort. They only care about the concept of productivity. Your family cares about your comfort. Welcome to Band with y'all. I'm cute though. Y'all know I ain't lying. Yes, sir. Y'all, welcome to Band with y'all. It's about to be phenomenal. It's about to go down, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. What y'all think, man?
So it's a great episode. Spot on. Please listen. This was spot on.
Too accurate.
Spot on. Yeah, this everything you said is spot on. Spot on. Yeah, this was amazing.
So if anybody out there thinks that I just made that up, trust me. I have hundreds of thousands of people who did the research for me.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't make that up.
Absolutely.
Sorry. See you Monday.